Hey Queens, welcome to my channel. I'm Bailey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today is my finale to my Project Pan. I know it's early and I know I don't have makeup on. Let's do some housekeeping really quick. So first off, sorry, didn't mean to kick you. I don't have makeup on because it just so happened that I couldn't film this on the weekend, and then I got home from work, and I don't know about other people, but when I get home from work, I feel disgusting and all I want to do is take a shower. So that's what I did. So I just look like a wet rat today, and it just is what it is. Second, I'm having to end my project early because I haven't talked about this, I think, in a really long time, because it's been a long process, but I have braces, obviously, and I got braces to fix the crossbites in my back teeth because they were causing cavities and infections, and it was awful. Well, went to the orthodontist. He said, yes, we can put braces on and fix that issue, but then it would cause your underbite because your jaws did not grow correctly. Look at this. Look at this. Our girl cannot chew anymore. Well, I can chew. I just can't bite into things. Sandwiches are my enemy. Pickles, oh my gosh. I have these spears right now, and I was like, oh, I can eat a pickle. It's no big deal. No, I can't. I'm like over here trying to like get it with my back teeth. I look ridiculous. Anyways, so my surgery date to get my top jaw pushed forward has always been in limbo due to like insurance and making sure my teeth are where they're supposed to be now, so that when they put my jaw in the right place, my teeth are already in the right place. So with that being said, I'm having my surgery on November 22nd. Yes, the day before Thanksgiving. I know, but it's fine because Thanksgiving's not my favorite holiday, and it just works out for me work-wise as well. So yeah, I'm getting surgery, and the recovery time is 6 to 8 weeks. So I felt like it was just best to film this finale. I already have my next year kind of figured out panning wise. So hopefully before the end of December, I can film the intro to my 2024 Project Pan. I'm really hoping that I feel good enough before the end of the year. Otherwise, you may not see me until the end of January or February. Kind of just depends on how I'm doing. So without further ado, let's get into the finale of my project. Since this is the finale, I will say I did start this project in March. I don't think I started filming again until June, but I started the actual project in March. We're ending at the end of October, so it's like 7 months, I believe. So this is only 7 months. Some of this stuff has been here since the beginning. Some of it hasn't. We gotta get through this. I've been talking way too long. So let's start off with my Lime Crime Software Blush and Wi-Fi. Now, last update, I did take all of the product off of the sides and brought it to the middle. I showed you guys like me doing that. I'm pretty sure I did. And this is what it's looking like right now. There's still quite a bit of product in here. This will be moving on to my 2024 Project Pan. I will continue to use the products that are not finished up, but I use this a total of 6 times, and that's what it looks like. And I have been using this since March. But I don't think this had pan when I brought it in. I think it was almost like, kind of barely touched when I brought this in. So I have made a lot of progress over the year. I just wish it had been emptied, you know, but it's fine. It's fine. It'll be an empty for next year. Oh, where did it go? Along with that blush, I've been using this one on top, which is the Alamar Cosmetics Color Blush Trio. This is the original one, and I've been trying to finish up the shade Scorcher, and I mean, there's still product in there, and I'm not one to repress powder products. It's just not, I'm not that kind of panner, but I still feel like I can get use on this. So this is also going to roll into next year, and I used it a total of 6 times. I didn't leave it at work, guys. I did not leave it at work. This is my ColourPop So Juicy Gloss, and she's here. Why am I covered in makeup? I think I got like all of that blush on me, and I don't have anything. We're gonna have to use a Kleenex. We're gonna have to use a Kleenex. Okay, anyways, so last month I made this line here, so not a lot of progress, and then today I made this line here. Not a lot of progress with this one. I used it a total of 7 times this month. I really slowed down the progress. I mean, look at that. I've really slowed down. I've realized I am not a plumping gloss girly anymore, and part of the problem also is this product is so messy. I get gloss all around the rim, it's getting all up in my purse, it's getting crap all over it. It's quite disgusting. I'm gonna continue to work on it though, because I do want to use it up. I want to use it up, but I may be kind of sort of hate panning just a little. It's a pretty gloss. I don't really like the plumping effect. It's gross, but you know, whatever. I need a Dr. Pepper break. It's late at night. I crave Dr. Pepper at night. Okay, all right. So next is my Touch in Sol No Pore Blend Primer. I bought this in 3 months ago, and it was basically full. So, I mean, this is what we're looking at. This is 3 months of use. So I would say another month of me using this is probably going to be gone. I don't know if I will still have this in my 2024 project or not. It kind of just depends on how the rest of the year goes for me makeup wise. But I mean, I hope it's gone, you know, but I am glad that I've been getting use out of this. This is just a product I think about using, and then I'm just like, no. And I don't know why. I have been using it more than what I would if it wasn't in this project, and that is my Super Shock from the Raw Beauty Christy collection with ColourPop in the shade Olympic. And I've only used it twice, so it looks basically the same. There were just other things that I wanted to use instead, and so I did, and I just felt satisfied with the 2 uses. I was like, well, whatever. I will continue to use this next year until either it's too dry and gross or I finish it. So we'll see how that goes. Then there's my Morphe Babe in Paradise palette. My goal is to hit pan in each of the highlights. I only rolled this in 3 months ago, so I mean, I don't have pan in hardly any of the shades except for one, Baby Girl. Literally used it twice and hit pan. Can you see that? Wow, look at it. It's beautiful. So I am going to be moving on to this shade next year and hopefully hitting pan. We will see, but the goal is to hit pan in every shade next year. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we will certainly try. We will certainly try. I did use this a total of 2 times this month, like I said. After that second use and I hit pan, I was like, I'm done. I'm over this. I just want to move on to something else. And I did. There was like a highlighter that I brought in my shop, my stash, that I just really enjoy and ended up using that a lot more than Baby Girl. So, yeah. Then we have my very dirty Physicians Formula Butter Collection with Wei Li palette. And, oh! I don't know what to do. I did not finish this. It is on my desk. Okay, well, just gonna stick that in here. It's so fragile for Gillette. Oh gosh, it's, oh, come Well, oh, it's stuck under my nail. Okay. Okay, so let me just, we're gonna just mush this all together. And yeah. So the highlighters in this palette are a very, very soft formula. A very fragile. Very fragile. This is what we're working with. I am now covered in highlight. Well, I had a lot more progress and now you can't tell because I had to basically press it all back in here. But I used the highlighter Whimsical in how many times? 8 times. I used it 8 times. I need to wipe this off. And honestly, I rolled this in and the other, oh no. I only had that in for 2 months and I've used a lot of it and I plan on finishing it next year, I think. Oh my gosh, I can not get that all off. Okay, whatever. Next year I do plan on finishing it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it in at the beginning of the year or if I'm just gonna wait to bring it into the summer because this palette is a little too deep for me. So I might just do the same thing that I did this year and bring this palette in the summertime. So then the other products that I was using was this highlighter mixed with the bronzer, and I've expanded the pan on both of those, I believe. I feel like the progress was a little slower on the highlight this month, but I've like got some more pan on this bronzer. I'm hoping to finish these two. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I plan to finish these 2 next year as well, but again, it's too deep for me, so I'm going to bring it into the summer, use it till the end of fall, and that's just how that's going to go. But very happy with the progress I've made in this palette. I did not expect to like use that much product, so that's really cool. There's highlight everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay, next is something that I thought I could finish and I was completely delusional. I rolled this in 2 months ago. I only used it 5 times this month. It is my Melt Mini Lipstick in Frisky. And this is what it's looking like. I have used quite a bit of it, but the thing is, I don't have to touch up a lot. I touch up once and that's all I really need. It's a pretty good lipstick. The only thing I don't like is it does feel pretty heavy and it does dry my lips out a little bit. So it's really not something I gravitate towards because of that. It is pretty and I hope I can finish that next year. So the last thing in my rolling style project pan is my e.l.f. Lash Beats Defining and Lengthening Mascara. I rolled this in last month actually and used it a total of 22 times. I'm considering it finished, even though it still definitely has product in here. Like, hold on. Like, definitely still has product in here, right? The only thing is, it's getting old, right? It's getting old. It's flaking off throughout the day, and so the flakes get stuck in this area where I'm oily, and then I can't get the flakes out because I'm oily. So I'm considering it finished. Yay! I'm considering it finished. I've used it quite a bit. I feel like, I don't know that I've ever fully used up all the product in a mascara. Is that possible? If someone has done that, please let me know, because I don't know that I've ever done that. I think I've only used mascaras until like the formula just was off. I don't follow the 3-month marker, even though I probably should. But yeah, I think if they're gonna give us the 3 months marker, they've got to give us less product and bring the prices down, because there's no way you're using up all this product in 3 months. You're just not. Anyways, off that soapbox, we're gonna be moving on to my singles and my Pan That palette, which has changed quite a bit. You know what, let me just grab it. Okay. So originally, all my singles lived in here, right? In my giant Give Me Glow palette. But as you can see, it's looking a little bit different if you've been here for a while. So there's that. Jimmy Glow announced that they were bringing out smaller magnetic palettes and they were going to be fall themed. And I was like, ooh, yep, that's what I need, because the big one is just too big for my desk. I love that it holds everything. I love that it's all in one place, but it's too big for my desk. So I thought, well, maybe if I put all my Project Pan singles in a littler palette, it'll be easier for me space-wise and just easier to use, where I can just store all my other singles in like a magnet, you know, the big one. So this is the one I got. It's got little bats on it. It's so cute. I went ahead and depotted the Too Faced Life is a Festival palette because I just realized as soon as I scheduled my surgery, I was like, there's no way I'm finishing the rest of this palette. So this is what we got going on. And I did add some shades that are not in the project, not really tallying the uses on those because they're just not part of the project. So they will be included in next year, just not this year's. So we're gonna ignore this shade, which has absolutely fallen apart to pieces, and that's the only reason why it's in here, because yeah, it's just a mess. Then I have this shade, which broke a lot, and I know it's a bright shade, but we're gonna try. And then this shade, I just wanted to be able to use one of the shades from a Lime Crime palette that I had put in there. There's a lot of product in that pan, I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's gonna take a while to get through that. But anyways, the actual shades in the project. Let's start off with the Too Faced shades. So we have Fireflies right here. And I used it, oh no, sorry, this is Fun in the Sun. I used this a total of 4 times this month, and it's looking like that. I was really hoping I would finish it. I didn't. It is what it is. It'll go in the next year, blah, blah, blah. I have not been using, what is this? Artist Pass? Yeah, I have not been using Artist Pass because I've been trying to focus on Mystic Rain, so I've got no use on this. I was really hoping I would have Artist Pass finished. I did end up using it today. I used it a total of 4 times this month. It's a pink base with blue shimmer, so it's not like something I can use every day. But look at that. I really think I can have this done before my surgery, so hopefully this will not be going in the next year. But look at that little nugget. Okay, so that's all for the Too Faced palette. That's literally all I had left. And then going on to my singles, we have this tan shade, which last month I had product all the way in this corner, and I've made my way all the way over here. I used it a total of 12 times this month. My numbers are, I should have mentioned this in the beginning. My numbers are going to be smaller than previous months because I did get COVID. Yeah, I did get COVID. I forgot that in the housekeeping. So my numbers are smaller than normal. Anyways, getting back to it. Then for the black shade, I used it a total of 4 times. And I don't know, I feel like I've slowly made my way up this wall here. We're working on it. We're working on it. Then we have the Champagne Shimmer over here that I used a total of 4 times. Slow going. Every month I say it. It's the hardest pressed shimmer I've ever come across in my life. And I have 3 other shimmers that are from the same palette. So it's gonna take some time to get through those. And then we have the last shade, which is this one. And excuse me, ma'am, but for the longest time, I thought I couldn't see any progress. I've hit side pan. Yeah. I used it a total of 18 times. And oh my gosh, it looks drastically different. And I don't know if it just, I don't know. It just started to look different and I was like, holy crap, I can't believe it. So this could potentially be done before the end of the year, kind of just depending on things once again. But I think, well, I know this will definitely be done sometime next year. So yay, that is exciting. So that is it. That's it. That's my finale. Actually, let's talk about the things that I have finished up this year. I did finish up one bronzer in a like little palette. Oh, let me get that. Where is it? So I ended up finishing up the bronzer in this Phase Zero palette. I considered this done. It was not worth it to me to like repress these little corners. Yeah, I'm too lazy of a person to be bothered. So I considered that finished. And then I finished a mini Ulta lipstick in Mischievous. I finished a Revlon lipstick. I think it was the original formula for the Super Lustrous lipstick, which I love. I had the newer formula because I got it sent to me from Influencer. I'm not a fan. I like the old formula and I'm really upset about it. Anyways, then I finished a L'Oreal Color Riche lip liner in Beyond Pink. I finished 3 single eyeshadows, a Lime Crime plushie in Melon Smoothie, a Coty Airspun powder, and the e.l.f. mascara. So in 7 months, I finished 10 products that I was focusing on. Not as much as I would hope. I'm hoping in 2024, since I plan on doing an actual full year, that I will have more results, especially since I'm going to be bringing in items that do have a lot of use on them. So I'm hoping we can get through some stuff next year. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully I will see you guys sooner rather than later. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. Everyone hit that like button because it would help it grow out. I do plan on coming back after my surgery. Do not worry. I will have more Project Pan content. I have too much makeup not to Project Pan. Too much. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good one now. Bye.